Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts and to the Japanese campaign, where I was hoping to take out the Americans in the last episode, but they have been fairly resistant. They keep churning out these new ships. We've got another famous class here. Unfortunately, it is up against 2 Akimas and 3 Yamatos, plus a whole bunch of other stuff that is very much capable of destroying it by itself. Yes, so America really is out of it. So it's all over but the naval invading and seeing if they come up with any interesting designs. In terms of mod updates, the Duke is hard at work. You can see down here I'm actually on a version that isn't been released yet, and Hajas as well has been hard at work trying to rebalance guns, damage. We are looking into engines as well. Again, engines is a nightmare. It took me ages to get the current balance, which I know is not perfect, even semi okay. The game is producing realistic horsepowers for ships, mostly. But the way that interacts with hull form and speed and weight, I think the weights of the engines are okay. It's just some hulls are amazing, and you can build 45 knot ships with all the armour and guns you could possibly want, and some are big, fat, slow rubbish no matter what you do, which is very irritating from a game balance point of view. So yeah, we're working on all that stuff. Going to try and get it so that the army will actually invade ungoverned territory in peacetime, which is something they're not doing currently. Looking into the Duke thinks he's maybe found the root cause of the problems of ships not getting refitted, which I haven't spoken about in this campaign a lot, but I have noticed, you know, a lot of ships with Mark II guns, for instance, which is not really what you're wanting. A cheeky little refit would work, and it's like, well, the designer has been making refits, like, so it's not a designer issue. It's the fact that the AI, even in peace, will just keep all of its ships at sea. So we're maybe looking at the way the AI uses task forces in peacetime and in wartime needs a little bit of adjusting. So there's still lots of work to do. I am working on Dip Extended still, which is semi-working. I've done a lot of the initial prep for it. That will be the version, the old version 3 style. So the Dip Classic is basically the old version 2, which is just the base game nations. You've got Great Game, which is, I think, the best version for most people. That takes a very kind of gamey approach and gives you all major powers, no minor nations at all, but they're balanced out. So you've got an enormous Spain, for instance, with loads of stuff. You've got the Byzantine Empire, to make it very clear that you're not playing a historical game, it's all history. Ooh, some nice hits there. I didn't get any shots of any of this stuff. Where's Akuma? There she is. Yes, so Dip Extended will take a different approach, where we're sticking to historical nations and historical provinces, or at least mostly. And most of the miners will be turned into major nations. So they will also be playable, although Some of them you may not want to try and play. That'll be an extreme challenge. But yeah. Oh! It will be a historical take on the same problem. So limiting the number of minor countries significantly. Just because they're one of the most buggiest nonsense in the game. Plus, it's fun to have the challenge of playing as very small nations. And if you're playing as a bigger nation, you'll actually be able to interact with small naval powers directly, which will be nice. There we go. Goodbye to you. But yeah, work in progress. Let's just get rid of all these destroyers, and it's just the Saratoga who's about to get absolutely wrecked. Most damage done by Chiodagata, probably because she blacked the destroyers. So yes, lots of work going on Dreadnought Improvement Project. On the sea power side, I know I've not been making as many sea power videos. I am involved with the Royal Navy mod, in case you're wondering. A lot of the mods that I originally made, kit bashes and stuff, they're all going to get replaced with far superior custom model versions, but I am working on the kind of back-end systems, particularly like the radar, ESM, ECM, missiles, that kind of thing, and doing research, because that's kind of more my thing. And there will be some new missions, but my goodness me, the mission editor in Sea Power is so cool. And also so freaking fiddly. It takes a while to actually make missions now. I mean, I can churn out lower quality missions that are still fun. Yeah, getting actual good ones is a little bit more difficult. Right, how are we doing here? So we've got 3 Akumas under construction. I'm tempted to add a 4th. We're just about to get the 18-inch Mark V, but the Yamatos are currently busy. So, yeah, I am going to order another one. I'll actually build this up to 7 total for the class. How are we doing over here? We can continue expanding. Oh, I can fit another one in. But then I'll want to bring the Yamatos in for refits. So yeah, we'll I'll just add them if I think I've got loads of spare shipbuilding capacity. Yeah, and I guess I'll wait 4 turns, take the Western US, and then we'll head around the coast and take the rest of it. Another famous class has wandered into the invasion fleet, which I think should go off next turn. There's also another meeting, which is curious. The Georgia. I don't think she's gonna fare any better. I'm not gonna do anything complicated. Aside from, of course, causing my ships a heart attack by telling them to get into a line. How dare I? They'll all just bonk into each other for a bit. Oh, it's in there. Here she comes. Flooding hit. already. That Kita, possibly. Yeah, well, 20s is, you know, to sniff at. Doesn't help when you're massively outnumbered, though. There we go. Now she's starting to take damage. Oh, Heason's going directly at her. That's not really what I wanted to do. Oh, that was a big hit. Look at that. Heason. Well done. That was, yep, main belt penetration. Because 10 inches of armour, even if it is very good quality armour, that ain't enough for a ship with guns this big. A few more massive hits. And she explodes. Yeah, what were they? Yeah, these are the ones with heavy increased picric acid shells, which is not a clever mixture when you have 20-inch guns. Sorry, Georgia. You are sent to the bottom. Oh, it's just 2 light cruisers. I won't bother filming that. That's just going to be silly. Yeah, I'll see you again when there's some more interesting stuff going on. Oh, here's something a bit different. The USS Rhode Island possibly has been kicked out of a port or has been disturbed by the arrival of our fleet off the Gulf Coast. Anyway, she's just here south of Jamaica, interestingly. Very risky place for her to go, and a bunch of destroyers have spotted her. Well, you know what that means. Gonna have a go at her. Because why not? Okay, hold on. Pause. Oh, are we still 20 kilometers away? Wow. That is surprisingly close. Torpedoes off. Torpedoes off. You're a Venezuelan ship. Wow, I think this is the first time in the whole campaign that we've had an allied ship involved. Fun. Let's have a look at you, Rhode Island. Big guns, 20 inches, Mark 3s, very nice, 25 knots. Decent armour, although it's only 5, the Americans do have better armour tech than that. Not that armour matters when you're fighting a cute little destroyer that wouldn't hurt a fly. But would hurt a battleship. Right. Foolishly, they are coming toward... No, they've seen the danger. At least I hope they have. Did you have a reasonable number of secondaries on this thing? 8s. Right, who are they shooting at? Lead ship. Smoke. expecting to take at least some casualties here. Yep, they are trying to get further away, but a 91,000-ton ship is not generally going to be a particularly manoeuvrable one, and this is not a fast ship with a top speed of just under 26 knots. So our destroyers, which are... get out of here. The torpedoes out. Our destroyers, which are very, very fast, pose a significant threat, because we're going to be able to close the distance quite quickly. Okay, Shukaze, you're just about in the right spot. Oh no! Quick, fire the torpedo launcher that still works, and then keep going. You did? Next. Next. Bonk! Oh my god, that caused an ammo detonation. Oh, she is being ripped apart from that. What's our anti-torpedo? 3. Oh. That, it's going to cause some issues. Boom. Oh man, I'm loving the destroyers in this campaign. It's been absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous. Oh, they're trying to take they're trying to take the west of the US back. Do you have 1 million tons of ship? No, you don't. So what are you doing? We will launch one back, though, on the Gulf Coast. Thank you. A convoy battle. Oh, hello. Miyako and Hakaze. Got a Salem-class light cruiser, 2 Ross-class destroyers, 10 transports. Finally, a little, a small fight, small-scale fight. Often more enjoyable than, well, they're certainly more enjoyable than just big fleet deletes tiny cruiser or destroyer that's just wandered too close to them. So if you follow, torpedoes off, torpedoes off, oh, the machine charges up. Apologies, my children managed to get themselves covered in filth. And therefore the machine needs to be running. However, we shall deploy turbo lasers against the enemy. Transports have torpedoes. 21-kilometer torpedoes. My goodness me. That is irritating. I'm going to have to get in their torpedo range. I don't have a choice. Oh, well that is extremely annoying. That makes this a much tougher battle than I was anticipating. Okay, it's only a single launcher. How many single launchers do they have? Oh no, they're twin. Are they twin launchers? They are bloody twin launchers. They got 4 torpedoes. 4 22-inch oxygen torpedoes. My goodness. What an inspired choice. Oh, it's one of these ones. The single guns. Ugh. Fire the turbo lasers. Pew pew pew. Oh, that was a stunning hit on the Breck as she was in the middle of a turn, right in the centre of the ship, which has taken out two of her engines. Or two of her engine compartments, I should say. Right. Let's keep an eye on those transports, because I expect they will launch at me quite soon. Another nice hit, destroying the torpedo on the Edison. Yeah, Edison's just had a torpedo blown off. Oh. Miyako doing a good job here so far. Wipe out the destroyers if I can. Yeah, some of the transports are starting to launch, so we should make our course a little bit more unpredictable. We do have sonar 3, so we should be able to spot torpedoes a reasonable distance away, but it's still better to assume or preempt when a torpedo is going to come your way. Right, there goes the Edison. Oh, fuck me. Another one. What? Okay, we need to get in there and take these guys out. We really do. What's the cruiser doing? Firing torpedoes. I think my course has been unpredictable enough to make that tricky. Firing the 2 inches. Good stuff. It's really the destroyer that will be doing most of the damage to the transports. In fact, I don't think the 7s are going to do much against the transports because they just go right through them. So try and get some hits on that cruiser, which is coming in. This torpedo is loaded, but I don't know which side. I'm going to go on piercing. And screw it, fire your torpedoes. Might just go long and hit some of the transports. Good. Bugger. That's from this group. Oh, I'm going to eat one. No, full speed ahead. Oh, yeah, oh no, one hit. Lovely. Fire your torpedoes. One, two. Very good. Off. Oh, you got them to launch at the destroyer. Fantastic. Over here. You are straying right into that. Oh dear. Goodbye to you. Right. Well, I think... barring mishaps, the 5-inch guns from the Akaze, although it looks like I possibly have stuck turrets, which would be incredibly irritating. Nope, they're just taking a while to turn around. Just firing torpedoes. Five-inch guns should be able to very rapidly sink these transports. Yeah, basically, whoa! One salvo! Oh, I took one right on the nose. No, I took another. Shit. They were still reloading. Light cruiser's going to have to finish this. You're out. You're out. Okay. I think we'll be okay. Use the 2-inch guns to do most of the damage here. Pierre is desperately trying to reload her torpedoes. And did magic. There you go. That's magic fucking torpedo reload. That is. They were like nowhere close to reloaded. Rude. Incredibly rude. Yeah, burn. Unnecessarily exciting. But fun. Right. Yeah. Invasions. Let's just... Oh, they've got a load of cruisers and stuff, though. I think there's more fight in the US still. Welcome back. Well, okay. Apparently, when you get them down to their last port, they really want to fight. Good. Good for them. We have 1, 2, 3 Rhode Island class battleships. which are the ones we blew up earlier with the destroyers. Let's see how they face against a massive fleet. But I'm going to be a tease, and I'm going to say that that's in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Naval Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.